like I was saying here, even if NBA and NHL went to every single game, on Saturdays and Sundays, aired on ABC, and you still have to compete with ESPN showing NCAA softball and baseball, on Saturdays and Sundays, NCAA men's and women's lacrosse. You still have to compete with, you still have to compete with that. And even if the season started like at the beginning of April, you still have to compete with that. You'd have to compete with and then you'd have to compete with on Sunday nights. You'd have to compete with MLB Sunday Night Baseball if they show Sunday Night Baseball game, which they show. That's all they show is just one Sunday Night Baseball game. So that's all you'd have to compete with on Sunday nights. But I'm assuming, like they could show like a game on ESPN News. I'm assuming the games will be on like ESPN News. I'm assuming. And then, I'm assuming they will be, but we'll see, I'm assuming they'll be on ESPN News, especially during the NCAA softball and baseball tournaments. They'll just air like some of those games on ABC, and then ESPN 2, ESPN will air some as well, and then probably and then ESPN News will probably just air. ESPN News may air some NCAA softball and baseball coverage, but I'm guessing, maybe for a feature game of the week, of NWSL, they might not show one game of softball, one softball window, or one baseball window, and then just have like ESPN filler coverage, like ESPN has like bases loaded coverage type thing, for the baseball and softball tournaments. I'm guessing they'll just do the have that run for an hour of baseball. Have it for an hour of baseball. Have like the bases loaded coverage for baseball. For now. It would end up on ESPN News. I'm guessing. And we'll see, how that happens. We'll see. We'll see how ESPN does it. We'll see how ESPN does it. That's what I'm guessing, ESPN will air the games in ESPN News. Well, and then once May starts, they also have to compete with WNBA. But, a little bit. So I'm guessing they'll be airing ESPN News. And then they'll probably migrate over to, and then when NCAA softball and baseball and the lacrosse, men's and women's lacrosse tournaments are done, on all the ESPN networks, and then the World Series will migrate to ESPN during, migrate to ESPN during the week, and then ABC during weekends. I could see migrating to that. See migrating to that. And same with the baseball tournament. They'll migrate to the baseball tournament, ABC. And then on weekends, and then ESPN. During the week, on Saturdays, Sundays, and then Saturday nights. And then during the rest of the week, I could see them migrating, But still, even if they for like a couple months. They have to compete with NCAA. They have to compete NCAA softball, baseball, and then they have to compete for NCAA softball, NCAA baseball, NCAA lacrosse tournaments. They have to compete, for a couple months with those leagues, and then they'll have to compete with maybe with the WNBA for like a month as well. Well, I mean, that stuff's gonna be WNBA during the winter, during the summertime, basically. They'll have to, and then summertime, off September and October. But September and like half October, I guess you could say, because ESPN is not going to air the semifinals or championship. CBS is just going to air the semifinals and championship. That's all CBS is going to air. So, so still have to compete with like middle of October for, the quarterfinals. So